1 teaspoon. That is all it took for my husband to transform from exhausted and unmotivated to having so much energy and drive that I literally had to ask him what was happening. The change was that dramatic. And no, this is not a pharmaceutical drug. This is something you can add to your morning tea right now. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Angelina, and today I am going to share something that sounds almost too simple to be true. A single teaspoon of a specific ingredient added to your morning tea that can reignite your energy, balance your hormones, and bring back that youthful vitality you thought was gone forever. I am not talking about expensive supplements or complicated protocols. I am talking about ancient wisdom backed by modern science. And I am going to give you not just one, but 3 powerful options, so you can choose exactly what your body needs right now. Let me start by explaining why most men over 50 feel like they are running on empty, even when they are doing everything right. Every morning, your body releases a surge of cortisol. This is your wake-up hormone, and it is completely natural. But here is the problem. If you are dealing with chronic stress, poor sleep, or the everyday pressures of modern life, that cortisol does not just wake you up. It stays elevated for hours, and that is where the damage happens. Chronically high cortisol actively suppresses your testosterone production. It drains your energy reserves before your day even begins. It tells your body to store fat around your midsection. And it keeps you trapped in a cycle of feeling wired but tired, anxious but exhausted. On top of that, your metabolism is sluggish in the morning. Your digestive system has been dormant all night, and it needs a clear signal to switch on. Most men reach for coffee, which gives a harsh jolt that stresses the adrenals even more. Or they sip plain tea, which does almost nothing beyond providing warmth and hydration. What you actually need is something that provides 3 critical functions. First, hormonal regulation to counter excess cortisol and support natural testosterone production. Second, metabolic ignition to activate fat burning and stabilize blood sugar. And third, sustained energy that lasts all day without crashes or jitters. That is exactly what these 1 teaspoon solutions provide. Option number 1 is maca root powder. And this is your choice if your primary goal is to reignite hormonal drive. Boost your mood and bring back that spark that has been missing. Maca is a remarkable root vegetable from the high-altitude Andes Mountains of Peru. It has been used for thousands of years for energy and fertility, and it is called an adaptogen, which means it helps your body naturally adapt to stress. Here is what makes maca so powerful for men. It does not contain hormones itself. Instead, it works like a control system for your brain, specifically the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. This is the master control center for stress and hormone production. By stabilizing your stress response, maca indirectly supports your body's ability to produce and properly use its own testosterone and DHEA. But the most noticeable effect? Men consistently report a substantial and rapid increase in libido and sexual desire. It acts as a natural aphrodisiac, increasing drive without any jittery or synthetic feeling. I recommend using gelatinized maca powder, which is the cooked form. This makes it much easier to digest and absorb. Simply add 1 level teaspoon to your warm morning tea, stir it in, and drink it down. It has a slightly earthy, almost butterscotch-like flavor that blends surprisingly well. The effects are subtle at first, often taking 1 to 2 weeks of consistent use. But once it kicks in, men report waking up with more spontaneous energy, clearer thinking, and yes, that unmistakable youthful spark returning. This is the one that often has partners asking, "What has gotten into you lately?" Option number 2 is ashwagandha root powder, and this is your choice if your main concerns are chronic anxiety, poor sleep quality, and a lack of resilience. If you feel like you just cannot bounce back or handle pressure anymore, this is for you. Ashwagandha is an ancient Ayurvedic herb, and its name literally means smell of the horse, signifying that it imparts the strength and endurance of a horse. Like maca, it is an adaptogen, but its primary function is reducing stress and promoting deep calm. While maca is the energizer, ashwagandha is the balancer. It directly targets and lowers chronically elevated cortisol. When you are constantly stressed from morning to night, your sympathetic nervous system is always in overdrive. This burns through energy, inhibits hormone production, and prevents your body from repairing and restoring itself. Taking 1 teaspoon of high-quality ashwagandha in your morning tea smooths out that sharp, damaging cortisol spike. It does not sedate you. It makes you more robust and resilient to the stressors you will face throughout the day. Think of it as putting a sophisticated shock absorber on your entire nervous system. For men, this creates massive benefits. Lower cortisol means better mood, dramatically reduced anxiety, and superior mental clarity under pressure. And here's the key point. Consistent cortisol reduction creates the ideal hormonal environment for maintaining your natural testosterone levels long-term. It stops your body from wasting energy on constant low-grade panic and redirects that energy toward muscle maintenance, recovery, and peak performance. The only challenge with ashwagandha is the taste. It can be quite bitter and pungent. I recommend using it in a strong flavored tea with spices like ginger or turmeric, and add a dash of raw honey to smooth out the flavor. Before we continue, I want to ask you something. Have you noticed your energy and drive declining over the past few years? And what do you currently do in your morning routine to address it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you are finding this information valuable, please take just 2 seconds to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. It helps us reach more people who need this information, and it ensures you never miss our health tips. Thank you so much. Now let me share the 3 powerful options. Option number 3 is Ceylon cinnamon powder, and this is your choice if your primary issue is metabolic sluggishness. If you are dealing with weight creeping around your middle, fluctuating energy levels, and those dreaded mid-afternoon sugar crashes, this is your solution. We are not talking about just any cinnamon. We are talking about high-quality Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon, which is far superior to the common cassia variety for daily use. Cinnamon is a natural metabolic ignition switch. Its primary power comes from its ability to dramatically improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. Insulin is the hormone that moves blood sugar into your cells to be used for energy. As men age, especially with increased belly fat, they often develop insulin resistance. This means your cells ignore the insulin signal, leading to high blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and the storage of excess sugar as fat around your gut. Adding 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your morning tea stabilizes your blood sugar right from the start of the day. It helps your cells become more receptive to insulin, normalizing the energy delivery process. The benefits are immediate and cumulative. Better blood sugar control means sustained energy with no sharp peaks and valleys. It means reduced cravings, because when your blood sugar is stable, those intense desires for sweets or carbs vanish. And it means easier weight management, because improving insulin sensitivity makes it easier for your body to access stored fat for fuel. The best part? Cinnamon is delicious and blends perfectly into any tea. It is powerful medicine that tastes fantastic. Now let me explain how to use these effectively. The power is not just in the ingredient itself, but in the ritual. By deliberately adding this single intentional ingredient to your morning routine, you are taking a proactive step toward your health before the chaos of the day begins. This commitment reinforces a sense of control, discipline, and self-care that is often missing in our fast-paced lives. Remember, the body of a man over 50 responds best to consistency, not intensity. You are not looking for a massive, unsustainable overhaul. You are looking for a gentle daily nudge in the right direction. My recommendation is to choose one based on your primary need. If you have a stressful period ahead or feel burned out, focus on ashwagandha for resilience. If your mood is low and your vitality needs a spark, use maca for drive. If you are focusing on weight loss and avoiding energy crashes, make cinnamon your daily foundation. You can also cycle these based on your changing needs throughout the month or year. The key is consistency. Commit to one for at least 3 full weeks and pay attention to how you feel. You will notice a subtle but profound shift. More calm, more energy, a greater sense of masculine vitality and confidence. And when your partner notices the change, when they see that confident energy and focus returning, you will know the magic is working. In my medical experience, I've seen countless men transform their health with simple, sustainable changes like this. It is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about taking small, high-leverage actions that compound over time into remarkable results. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 3 1-teaspoon solutions resonates most with your current health goals? And are you ready to commit to trying it for 3 weeks? Share your choice in the comments. Let me leave you with this. Your vitality, your energy, your confidence, they are not gone. They are just waiting to be reignited. And sometimes all it takes is one intentional teaspoon in your morning tea. This is not about chasing youth. This is about reclaiming the best version of yourself at any age. The version that wakes up energized, handles stress with grace, and shows up fully in every area of life. So here is what I want you to do right now. First, choose your 1 teaspoon solution based on what we discussed today. Second, commit to using it every single morning for the next 3 weeks. Write it down, set a reminder, make it non-negotiable. And third, pay attention to how you feel. Notice the subtle shifts in your energy, your mood, your resilience. Then come back and share your results with our community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It tells me you want more content like this. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss our health and wellness tips. And please share this video with someone who needs an extra spark in their morning routine. Together, we are building a community of people who refuse to accept decline as inevitable and who take control of their health with simple, powerful actions. Thank you so much for watching. I am Dr. Angelina, and I will see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay strong, and remember, your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you.